Hey guys, CaliFab here, and today we are doing a project created by the lovely Paula from A Beauty Guru Made Me Do It, and this is the Project Pan Roast. So this is basically like all of the items that should have been out of our collection from the previous year. So I think she's calling this the 2021 Project Pan Roast, hashtag before all that. If I am incorrect, I will put it down in the description, but she kind of just thought of this idea of all of the things that really truly should have been out of her collection this previous year, and I decided to jump on the train with it because I found so many more than 10 items, but I only wanted to put in things that I truly thought could be out within this year and things that I really just should not even have in my collection anymore, things that should be gone. So don't mind the hair also, I just can't anymore with my hair. It's driving me nuts. It's like in my way today and I can't handle it. So therefore, we are going to be doing this project pan with my super fun bun. Okay, and then I have a product from my monochromatic project pan. This was in the month of January last year. January was a blue month and this should have been used this year or this past year in 2020, but it just didn't get used. I need to finish it. So this is the, I believe it's EB5, the Intense Moisture Anti-Aging Cream, and this is a tiny little sample bottle, or maybe like a little bit more than a sample, like a travel size bottle. But man, I really started working on this hard in the middle of the year, and then I just let it fall by the wayside. It has literally been right here on my desk the entire year, and I forget to use it. So I think I'm gonna actually put this by my bedside table because I believe that this would be a better nighttime cream. However, how I was kind of starting to use this was on my neck and my chest, but I believe that this was what started breaking me out. So I'm thinking that I might start using it on the backs of my arms. Not that my arms are bad, but they're just a little bit dry back there, so maybe I'll try to use it like that, but it's just too thick for my face. Like my facial skin, it does break me out. So I don't want to be using this on my face anymore. I am going to use it on the backs of my arms, maybe try to use it up that way. We'll see. Then something I started using a ton at the end of the year, and I really truly should have been using this year round. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Party. It is the little sample size. This was the birthday gift that we got from Sephora like 2 or 3 years ago now. And as you guys can see, I have a ton of pan in it. This was, or still is actually, in my 50 Shades of Pink project pan, and that project ends in April, so this needs to be finished in or before April 20th, I believe is the day that we're supposed to be updating. But I really do think that if I use this consistently, I can get this out of my collection. I have no plans to repress this. I just want to use it as is and finish it off. Then I have a pretty embarrassing item. This one I just randomly used on and off. I didn't really have it in a project at all, and I didn't really have any thoughts of finishing it. But now that I look at it, and I look at it next to a full-size one, it's a little embarrassing. This definitely needs to get used up. This was another one of the birthday gifts. This is from Bite Beauty. This is the, what is it, Matte Cream Lip Crayon in the shade Glacé. And you guys are gonna yell at me for how little there is left. Seriously, there's that much left. I don't know what I was thinking shoving this back in my drawer. Truly, I should have just been wearing this at work and finished it off. It is beautiful. I have like 4 backups of this, and Bite Beauty does go bad. So I really do want to get this one finished off and call it an empty this year. I definitely think I can get this done. The next item I have is truly an embarrassing one because I have been saying for multiple years now, I think since 2019, that this needs to be out of my collection. I don't want to bring it to the new year and blah, 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 blah. But I did again this year because I just couldn't force myself to use it enough. And to be fair, I was having a lot of fun playing with my collection in 2020. So I think I'm gonna really hit this one hard and get it out of my collection. This is from the holiday of 2014. Did I buy it then? No. I probably bought this in 2016 though. And I bought it without the lip gloss, and I bought it when it was, she didn't even use it once. She didn't even swatch it, nothing. So here's this, the Beauty Wishes and Sweet Kisses palette. This has been in projects for forever. I did take these two shades, the darker brown and the golden shade. I mixed them together and I repressed them here. It's actually quite a beautiful shade. Okay, so this is the new shade that it came up with. It's just a little bit of a deeper, more coppery shade gold, which I actually like a lot more than the original gold shade because it was just too yellow gold and I just don't love that look. So I did repress the cream shade as well, which I'm about to hit pan on again, which is fine. I have not repressed the Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It's still holding pretty strong. The big pan in the middle is actually from me using it as a transition shade as an eyeshadow. So I need to stop doing that, and I really need to just use that big powder brush and use it as a bronzer. But this time of year when my skin is at the absolute lightest, it's just too dark for my skin. And then the Snow Bunny bronzer, I've actually started scraping into my lotions. Am I gonna be able to make that work? I really don't know, to be totally honest. I don't know if that's gonna work for me. I didn't really love it when it was in my Aveeno lotion because it looks nice on the skin, but it's very glittery on the skin. I don't know. I don't know if I fully love it, but if it's a way I can finish it off when I would have normally just thrown this in the garbage when it's done, I guess it'll make me feel better, but yeah. I'm just ready to have this out of my collection. This should have been out of my collection in 2019 and in 2020, so now we're in 2021 and I will not bring this to 2022. Yes, I am thinking an entire year ahead, but I will not bring this with me, so this will get used. And I'm not decluttering it either. I'm gonna finish it. I will. Okay, this foundation was put in my Partners in Cream, and because I was finishing another foundation, which I could probably lump these together also, it's a little embarrassing that I didn't finish both of these or one of these because I kept switching between the two and I love them so much. But I will be bringing this foundation, which is the original one that was going to be put in this project, with me to Florida. So I'm actually going to put this in my Florida bag right now. So this will get no use in January. I'm going to focus on the other one in January. But this will be the perfect foundation for me to have in Florida. It does have an SPF of 50. And it's in the shade Light, which is my color right now. So this is what I'm gonna bring as my only foundation to Florida. This literally has like nothing left. And also I'm sure that there's some kind of air bubble in here also. So this is how much we are pulling for right now. It's basically at the UVA, UVB. It's like basically gone. Okay, and then this one is probably a little bit even more embarrassing. I truly use this all year, but I just didn't finish it. The packaging sucks. I can't get the stopper out. It's like basically gone. I was really tempted to call it finished today, but I did get enough product for an entire face, and when I pull it out, it does have more product on the wand, so I can't seem to just throw that away. There is quite a bit of product left, but like, you guys, it is so cleaned out. I cannot get this stopper out though. Like, I have tried every single way that I know how to get a stopper out, and I just cannot get this one out. So I'm done fighting with it. I don't want to ruin any more tweezers and knives because I did try a knife too. But yeah, this one's almost gone. It's gonna be gone so soon. Probably just a couple more uses and this one will be an empty. Okay, a mascara that I was working on all throughout the end of last year, probably the last 5 months of the year, is this Tristique, what is it, Good Vibes mascara. This is the one with the weird thing on it. This thing sucks. It doesn't work first. But I do really enjoy this mascara. It is very like liquidy, which can be a bad thing because when I blink too much, it kind of like comes down underneath my eye, which I'm sure that was in many of my videos. but it really does, I am wearing it today, it does really lengthen and volumize my lashes, which I love. Now, wearing this on the bottom lash line is a huge mistake. It looks terrible. But on the upper lashes, it looks amazing. I really do think it gives my lashes a lot of volume and a lot of oomph, whereas some of the other mascaras that I have won't do that. So I do really like this one. I am gonna keep using it. It's not even close to being dried out, which is crazy to me. How much product is even in here, does it say? 0.3 fluid ounces. I feel like that's a lot for a mascara, so. Okay, this is another one that is in my 50 Shades of Pink project pan. I had this in my car for the entire like 4 months of summer, and then I pulled a different color during my advent calendar project pan, and this one went by the wayside. So, unfortunately, I still have this one kicking around, and it's a little embarrassing because I really thought this would be gone this past year. So this is the Tristique Mini Lip Glaze. Ooh. This is the Tristique Mini Lip Glaze in the shade Mumbai Magenta. It is so pink, like so pink. I don't love how pink it is, but I can't give up on it now because I already used more than half of the product that was in here. So that's where we sit right there. It is so close to being gone. The other one that I put in my car is Paris Pink, and that one's just like a light creamy pink shade. It's like a pinky nude, so it works really well for work. However, this one does not. So how I was using this was right when I got off work, I would get in my car, this would be in my car, and I would put it all over my lips with a chapstick on top, and it would kind of tone it down a bit. And I would wear this home or to the grocery store or wherever I was going. Yes, I had a mask on, so nobody could see anyways. But yeah, I still knew it was there, and it was magenta, like legitimately magenta. And yeah, this needs to be gone this year. I'm not gonna give up on it. I'm gonna use it. Okay, I have another 2-for-1 on this one. These are 2 of the brow gels that I had in my collection in my drawer for an entire year that are still not gone. I used both of them again today thinking this will be the last time for sure. For sure this will be the last time. So I'm probably gonna get at least 2 more months out of these just based on the fact that I keep thinking that these are the last time. So I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Gel in the shade Dark Brown. This is way too dark for me, but when I mix it with this one, it kind of evens each other out. This one is the Essence Make Me Brow in the shade Soft Brownie Brows, which is way too light for me. So mixing these together have been amazing. It's worked really, really well. I thought forever ago both of these would be gone, but they're just not. So I don't know what to tell you, but these just don't want to die. I mean, like, there's so much product in both of them. I just can't believe how much product and how much usage you get out of these. Hopefully these will be an empty at some point in our lives. I do think I'm gonna do the hot water trick though, and put them in hot water and kind of, you know, get them warmed up on the outsides to kind of drop everything down off of the edges to try to get them to be usable a little bit longer. I like to use up my stuff all the way, but these kind of products I can't really tell how much is being used and how much is left. So I'm gonna use these until they seem completely dried out, can't use them anymore, and call it good. And then probably the most embarrassing, I guess I did leave the most embarrassing thing for the end. Besides that palette, that's pretty bad. This is probably my most embarrassing product that I'm taking into 2021 with me. It's a little pathetic, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I should have had this used up forever ago, like months ago. But I did use up the lighter shade of this. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. Oh, and half of the shade just fell out on the floor. In Dolce de Leche. Literally, it's all over my carpet. Oh, that makes me a little sad. Well, I'll use up whatever's left. So that area was full. I mean, it's so thinned out. I've repressed this at least 3 times now. So truly, there's really not a lot left. I just dumped out some of it, but there is, oh, see, it's trying to fall out too. There's the rest of it. So yeah, there's a shot of it. So hopefully by the next update, I don't know if I'm gonna update every month or maybe every other month, but hopefully by the next update this will be gone, because this is embarrassing. I used up the lighter side in like 3 months because I was using it to set my entire face after my foundation. And this contour shade, I thought it was a good color for me. And then I started watching videos over and I'm like, why do I look so orange? That's because I was wearing this. So I am wearing it today as a contour, just a tiny bit as a contour, and then I put a bronzer on top. So that's how I'm gonna be wearing this one, and that's just what we're gonna work with, because now it's all over my floor and my pants and my scale. So that'll be fun to clean up. But I'm gonna finish this year, like hopefully within a month or two, but for sure this year it'll be gone. Alrighty guys, so those were all of my Project Pan roast items that should have been finished in 2020 that I am bringing with me to this new year, because we are here already. And I am going to be finishing them all up this year. They will be done. I have a big goal to finish up a ton of different items this year, especially things that I've been working on for a long time that really have a lot of use that just need to be finished out, because it's silly to keep these things in my collection, like that Wet n Wild powder. That's just silly. So anyways, make sure to go check out Paula's video, and I think I saw a couple different people doing this as well, picking out like 10 or 12 items to Project Pan roast themselves on and say that we're gonna get them out now because now's the time. But anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one.